Hey guys, Katie from the K Show blog here, and today I want to do a different kind of video and just explain how I do my own gel nails for travel. Because I don't know about you, but for me, when I'm saving up for travel, I don't have the money to be getting nice manicures and pedicures. I have to do that myself because also regular nail polish just doesn't last as long. So I want to share like what I use and how I do my own gel nails at home. It is so much easier than I ever would have imagined. So if you've ever been that person that thought, oh no, that's too hard, I couldn't do it, I want to show you how easy it is because I was that person also, and I thought it would be too hard, but it is a lot easier. And I also want to share my loopholes to save even more money while doing it. So first thing though, in case this is your first time watching, my name's Katie. I run the Katie Show blog, and I create practical and real talk travel guides to empower other people with chronic illnesses to travel the world and even travel the world solo. So if that's your jam, if that's what you're into, please hit subscribe. It's gonna be like down there somewhere, I think, or maybe there, I don't know, but please hit subscribe. It really helps my channel, and if you can put a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment too, that helps me spread my message and help more people as well. So welcome aboard, and let's get into this video. So firstly, sorry, it keeps cutting my head off, but I feel like you need to see this more than the top of my head. So firstly, what I use, and I use a red carpet manicure kit. I'm gonna leave one below in a link. I bought mine off Amazon. I think it was maybe the start of 2017. It's still going strong. I still use the same kit. I've only had to top up some of the polishes it comes with, but the light is still going strong. Everything's working great. So it has paid for itself so many times over, and it was only like $100 to get in the first place, which is only a couple of manicures anyway, and it's still going great. Like, I just cannot recommend this enough. So if you've been thinking about what to get, this has been very great for me. And what I like to do when I'm starting out is just set everything up, like pick what color I'm going to use, and then set everything up so once I get started, it's easy to just move through the process. So I've got sort of the polishes here in the order that I'm going to use them. I've got the stuff I need to take my old nails off here, the light's ready to go, and I also have my extra tools down here ready to go. So that preparedness really helps. And what I use is, I will explain everything and then what's included in the kit and what's not as I go through them, so it makes more sense that way instead of being overwhelmed at the start. So what I'm going to do first is I need to take these old nails off. So firstly, all I need to do is get a nail file, and I just need to I need to file away the top just a little bit to sort of crack that shiny surface. So it's really just like just a little bit, just to break the surface. Also, I mean, apologies for the non-salon like setup. This is my little setup. I don't have a coffee table to work with or a couch or anything, so it's actually my lounge room, and I've just been using these. I figured that would make a good little space to use. But fun fact, if you do like crafting, if you're into like some craft projects, this is actually a spare tire. I can't lift it up now to show you, but this is an old tire that I just put a wooden board on top and glued rope onto. So if you think they look cool, it's nothing fancy. You could make it yourself very easily. But you can see how really this is pretty quick. You just go over the top. Just want to break that top layer so that the remover can like really get in there and do its job. So now what I'm using is, this is toilet paper. So I have 10 fingers obviously, so I get 5 sheets of toilet paper, 5 little squares, and then rip them in half. And so that's 10 half square of toilet paper. And this is alfoil. Actually, before I moved from Italy, I got whatever was remaining in our alfoil roll, aluminium foil, and I just ripped it up into squares so it would have like a good stock worth to use while I'm here. So I use these. When you first buy the kit, it comes with like a little pad with alfoil pretty much in strips, pre-made. You could keep buying them, but this is just a much cheaper option. You probably have alfoil in your house. You probably have toilet paper, I would hope. So there's just like a cheaper loophole that you could do yourself. And what I'm gonna do is, I just use a nail polish remover and I make sure it has acetone in it. So again, they sell something to remove the gel nails each time in their kit, and you can get refills on their website. But really all you need is a nail polish remover with acetone, and it's a lot cheaper. So you're gonna save money these ways. Like, I'm all about teaching people how to save money. But yeah, then all I do is fold my little toilet paper down. I'm gonna get some of this nail polish remover, and then you put it on your nail and wrap it in alfoil. I just want to get a nice big one for my thumb. So I've put it on there, and you just wrap it nice and snug. And you're gonna do that for all your fingers. I do one hand at a time just because it's easier. But if you could do them all at once if you want. So just folding it into a really small square, getting the nail polish remover on, and wrapping it in alfoil. And then one thing I do just as like a organizational process is, I have a little stockpile of them now, but usually I would just have like 10 of those in my kit ready to go. And then once I use them, I'll always like rip up 10 new ones so it's ready to go for next time, because I want next time to go as smoothly as possible. So now I'm gonna find my phone and set an alarm, because this needs to sit for 15 minutes. So that's why if you are in a rush, it would be better to try and do them all at once. Set a timer. You do them all at once, so then you don't have to, you would only wait that one lot of 15 minutes instead of 2. I'm just gonna do 2. I'm gonna turn my camera off to save a bit of battery, and I'll come back once they're all off. So that's been 15 minutes, and I just take these off, and you'll notice that it's a little bit sort of bubbly and peeling off on the edges. That's what you want to see. That's good. So we'll just take these all off. Now what I do is I just use the opposite fingernail to scrape it off. After the 15 minutes, it just sort of like peels off. So I just wipe it off. I'm just going to show you one hand so you don't have to watch me do all of them. But pretty much it just peels off all that gunky gel from the last one. And then while I'm here, I use one of the little wooden sticks. Now these come with your accessories kit, and I just use that to push back the cuticles while it's still like a bit moldable from being under the alfoil. So I'm gonna do that for all nails, and then soak these ones and take them off, and then I'll come back. Okay, so my nails are off. I've got the gel off all of them. I've pushed back the cuticles with the little wooden pushy stick. So I can't remember if I mentioned, but the wooden stick just came with the accessories kit that came with the pack. So you get actually a few of those. So I just use those for that. Now what I do, also I always put a little like bamboo paper towel down to sort of catch everything as I scrape it off. So now what I'm going to do is, my nails are a little long, so I'm going to file them back to just how short I like to have them. And then the next thing I'm going to do is just buff the top. So when you first get the accessories kit, it does come with the buffers, but I've run out of those at the moment. So I just got like a buffer from a local store, and you just want to buff away the top so there's no sort of shine on your nail. So you're just getting just a little bit. It's not like you're filing the top, but you do go all over the top just to make sure there's nothing shiny on there. And that's why it doesn't matter. That's why I just sort of scrape it with my finger, and it doesn't matter if I miss a little bit, because when I buff it, like if there's a little bit left, it'll come off in that process. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'll film one, and then I won't make you sit and watch every nail getting done. But yeah, first I like my nails shorter, so I'm just gonna file this down to a shorter length. I think that doesn't really need a description because you probably know how to file your nails. But yeah, I just get it the length I want. I'll do that after. And then with my buffer, I just got one of these. The ones that come with the kit are definitely better, but they're also more expensive. So then I just buff that and smooth out the top and just make sure there's nothing shiny. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for all 10 of my nails. Okay, so fast forward, now we have all my nails are just filed to the size and the shape that I want them. They're buffed on top. So what I need to do is, because there's still like, you know, the buff dust on top, so you just need to clean that off. And I'm just using the Purify at the moment. That one comes with the pack. I'm sorry if that didn't focus. That one comes with the pack. But really it's just rubbing alcohol. So usually what I would do is when this is empty, I'm just gonna get some rubbing alcohol and use that, which you can get from a store. It saves a little bit extra money. So, and I just use a reusable makeup wipe, and you just wipe them all off to just clean them really. And then also I'll be done with the bamboo paper towel and all the scraps. So I'll move that out of the way. That will be the next step. And now, so that's all the prep work done. So the prep work kind of takes the longest, but once you get them prepped, you're ready to start painting them, and then it goes by fairly quickly. So that's that. Get that out of the way. And I'm also gonna get a lid on this. So yeah, all that prep work is done. And now you just go through and turn these around. I don't even know if you can see them, but turn these around and I get everything ready to go. Try and think of the way that makes this the easiest. Basically, you're just gonna go through the line of these. So you do your prep, that's the first one. So one coat of prep. This comes with the kit when you first get it. And it's a really light one, and you just wipe it on there to prepare the nail, really. So I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna do one hand at a time so it makes it easier to video it. So yeah, a little bit of prep on each one. Easy to remember. Prep obviously sounds like something you would do at the start. Your first layer is gonna be the structure. It's called structure. I'm gonna get things ready. Just gonna lean this on a book because I don't know the effects of using that light on this rope. But the structure one, it's a little more of a thicker consistency, but this is the base coat basically. And the real key to doing your own gel nails, what I've learned is go light. It's better to do lighter than like trying to do one heavy coat. Just you want to go as light as you can to still cover the nail. So just a light coat of this one. And the other thing I've learned is just to do it. The first ones will be a bit bad, but it's okay. You'll learn and get better because now I find it really easy. But yeah, structure, one light coat. Just paint it like nail polish, just like if you would paint your nails any other way. Just try and get that excess off. Paint. Make sure it's covered. It's kind of hard to see today because it's raining outside. It's really dark. And then you make sure you get that front of the nail to kind of like seal it off. There we go. Then you just put it under the light. And it'll turn off on its own. And if you do get any of it on the edges, you can use like one of your wooden things to just, you know, get any off the edges. But yeah, it's just curing it now. It'll turn off when it's done, and then we just move on to the color. I chose white today, and I also use this foil. What I think is great about this, the urge is like you want to buy all these different colored nail polishes, right? But what I think is a good idea is get like a couple of basic colors. I think a white, a black, a nude or like professional style color. I have a light pink and like a red. And I think that's really all the colors you need because they're about $9 per color. They're worth $9. And then I think get a bunch of these foils. I'll leave a link to the ones I get, but you can get like a 30 pack of these containers of foil for not very much money at all. And I'm going to show you how to use them, but I think with the foil you can get so many different color combinations, but without the cost of having different colored nail polishes. So today I'm doing white with purple and orange. Okay, so the next thing is just to do a layer of the nail polish color itself. And again, 2 light coats or 3 light coats even, but not like one heavy coat. I'm really just doing it one nail at the moment for the sake of making the video easier. And then I'm gonna go through and do them all. You don't have to do it one nail at a time though. So just painting like any other nail polish, and then just making sure to get that front section of the nail. And get any edges if you accidentally touch the edge. There we go. Okay, now time for the second coat. This color is called White Hot. And as the name suggests, it's white nail polish. Yeah, it seems intimidating when you start, but it's really not. You learn it just like anything else. Right, so this is the coolest bit, and I'm very grateful. My cousin actually taught me this because she's a beauty, I don't know the correct term, beauty therapist, beauty expert. She knows everything about this stuff, so I'm very grateful for her for teaching me this. But I use this foil. All you do is, I've done 2 coats. I've just finished the second coat in under the light. Before you do anything else, it's really sticky, so don't touch it. But I use this foil, and you stamp it. The non-color side touches the nail. Okay, so you should see the color at the top, and you just stamp it on there. So I'm going to do purple, I press it in and then rip it off, and it leaves the purple on there. So that's enough purple. Then I'm going to do a little bit of orange to mix it up. Again, so the silver side, the non-color, touches the nail. I might do a little bit more purple on the top. So I'm going to try and show you exactly what that looks like. Hopefully that's focusing. But it's given that nail like a completely different look, and the combinations are endless. So you don't need to spend a lot of money buying a ton of different nail polish colors, because $10 a nail polish is a lot of money. But you can just get one of these, and then you have a million combinations for whatever you're feeling at the time. So that's all you need to do, right? And so now I just do the top coat, which is called Brilliance. You put that on the top, just like any other top coat for regular nail polish. Again, we're not going too heavy with the coats. And it's also just fun. Like, it's fun just being able to do this. It's like a nice little sort of self-care item. And you get to sort of have a creative outlet almost with all the colors that you choose with the different foils. So it is really fun. And yeah, I think this is the way to go if you're going to do your own gel nails at home. So what I'm going to do is, after this finishes, that's done. All you need to do is wipe it with alcohol at the end, because it's going to be sticky. So you just take off the stickiness, and that's completely done. But I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll do all my other nails and then come back when they're all done. But how easy was that, right? Like, that wasn't harder than regular nail polish. So again, if you were overwhelmed, I hope this encourages you that you can do it. Like, you can absolutely do it. And I really think this kit makes it very easy. But I know I didn't do it for a while because I was scared, and I should have. I just gonna do, sometimes I do a little second one just to double get it in. I don't know if that's good or bad. You might need to look that up. But it's just what I do, and nothing bad has ever happened, so I still do it. So just a second light on the last coat only. Okay, so that just finished the second time. Again, not necessary, but I do it. Get a little bit of rubbing alcohol or the Purify, and I just wipe it over the top just to get that stickiness off. Sometimes a bit of the color will come off on the makeup wipe. I'm never too concerned about that. And I will show you the finished product. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I'm gonna get through all the rest of my nails so you won't have to sit and watch me do all of them, and then I'll check back in once I'm all done. So I just finished this whole hand. Once you get the prep done, that's the most time consuming part. Then this part goes really fast. It's much easier. But at the start, just take your time. It used to take me a lot longer when I was, figuring it out. But then it gets really easy. But that's it. They're all done, all ready, and they'll last about 2 weeks. So that's awesome. But I hope this encourages you to try out doing gel nails at home. I'll leave all the links in the description. Otherwise, if you have any questions, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!